Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. Let's get on right now, though. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Like she won a lotto. Really must be serious. Hold up. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being alone. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
You can hear the roar here at the United Center. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark. Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Chicago. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that right.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. Wall passes to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Green kicks to Rose. Back to Green. Pass to McGee. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Porzingis. Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Cousins. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
McGee a screen from deep. And Derrick Rose gets the 3. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low. Here's Porzingis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Rose dishes to McGee. Knocks it loose. Matthews with the steal. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Ball against Green. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Iguodala against Ross. Iguodala kicks to Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Booker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Now Wall. Gobert with a screen on Rose. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
McGee a screen. Rose passes to Iguodala. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Cousins. Here's Booker. Trains the 19-footer. The Magic trail by 4. And Wall. Here we go now. And the pass to Porzingis. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Iguodala with it. Matthews covering. Now here's Cousins. Defense is right there. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. McGee's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Markieff Morris comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Oubre's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Clarkson in for Derrick Rose. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Lawson dishes to Hansbrough. Here's Henson. Morris with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lawson has the open look. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Clarkson. And he dunks it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Frank, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Booker kicks to Morris. Misses the three. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bulls out front, leading. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Booker in at the two guard. Johnson kicks to right. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second throw. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Bulls. Orlando also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Henson. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Johnson. Orlando trailing here. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. And that one's good. Right. The Bulls shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And Cousins throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The Magic making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Morris with his screen on Matthews. Inside. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. This is to Ross. Booker pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And again, no good by Chicago.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Gerald Green comes in for Booker. And it's Rose in for Jordan Clarkson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kicks it to Cousins. And here's Green outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ross passes to Wall. Tries again. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Cousins. Gobert with the block. Wall dishes to Ross. That misses off the backboard.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Magic making a switch here as Anya's checked in. And the wide open shot from Green. Can't get the putback. Here's Porzingis, guarded by McGee. Gobert the pass to Porzingis. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. And Cousins kicks to Iguodala. Over to the left wing. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
On its way from Rose for 2. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Wall dishes to Gobert. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
McGee against Ross. To the wing right side. Pass to Porzingis. From past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. It's a 9-point spread. Cousins with it. Now defended by Gobert. Rose passes to Cousins. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. Wall passes to Porzingis. Back to Wall. Here's the 3. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Rose kicks to Green. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to McGee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Lawson. Up in time. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Magic lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Magic leading by 5. So on the floor for Orlando. Porzingis is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Wall in the point guard position.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Matthews. Cauley-Stein kicks to Harkless. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
It's Wall with the drive. It's deflected. Green dishes to Clarkson. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got his third rebound on the night. Gobert the screen. Now here's Wall. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by the Bulls. Green passes to Harkless. Here's Cauley-Stein.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Azania, he's checked in for Terrence Ross.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Some changes for Chicago. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Iguodala comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And the change for the Magic. Hanson's checked in.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Green kicks to Cousins. And he slams it one-handed.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
And Wall. Here we go now. Referee gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Porzingis. Johnson, he's checked in for Orlando. Lawson comes in for John Wall.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Green dishes to Cousins. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Cousins has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Rose against Lawson. Pass to Porzingis. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. So for the Magic, Hansbrough comes in for Porzingis, and it's right in for Hezonja. Cousins inside, defended by Henson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Cousins just giving them fits. He's got 16 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
The feed to Johnson. There's the dish to Hansbrough. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Bulls have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Rose passes to Green. He dishes it to McGee. Green kicks to Rose. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Long range from the inbound. And that one's good. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Lawson outside. Here's Henson. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 59 seconds left to play in the third. And the wide open shot from Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Johnson attacking. And Henson kicks to Lawson. Rebound by the Bulls. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Rose. And he gets the bucket. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Johnson can't hit. Booker dishes to Cousins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Bulls out front, up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Rose. Terry Groves is out there with Booker. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Oubre in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Rose. Puts up a 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Chicago leading. Out to the wing. To the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Rose. Then for the Magic. Zinkis, he's checked in for Hansbrough. Terrence Ross comes in for Johnson. And it's John Wall in for Ty Lawson. Wall passes to Porzingis. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oubre kicks to Booker. Feeds to Morris. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wall. And they're pushing it up. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. The kick out to Matthews. Knocks down the 3 ball. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Booker dishes to Clarkson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Markieff Morris. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Booker. Cannot hit. Good D by Matthews.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And Wall kicks to Matthews. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Matthews has got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Booker inside. He's covered by Matthews. And Cousins kicks to Booker. And another shot. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews.
Wesley Matthews. That's his second personal
Full
foul.
24-second shot clock. High post Cousins. Gobert on him. And Cousins throws it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Timeout on the court. Charge score.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cauley Stein. Iguodala comes in for Oubre. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Rose in for Clarkson. Chicago calls timeout. Here is Wall. He kicks to Gobert. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Rose against Wall. Jacks up a 3. Got it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Rose.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Wall kicks to Ross. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
The high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
But they recover it. Rose, no good. Here's Wall. No good. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Bulls trailed by 3. Cousins, the pass to Iguodala. Off target from outside. The Magic have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Rose dishes to Cousins. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Porzingis. Orlando gets it back. Matthews. Money.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And so they foul intentionally. Orlando with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Chicago calls timeout. They trailed by 4. 23 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what happens after that.
Gobert with the block. Ross with it. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Timeout for the Bulls.
really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeMarcus Cousins. That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's Rose with the 3, and so it's Orlando winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being a loner. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold up. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up. I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up.
thanks. For joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, game two, just about ready to tip off. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. It's the Orlando Magic and Chicago. A look at Chicago. Tough loss for them in game one. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in game one. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross. Gobert is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Matthews, and it's Wall in at the one. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rose kicks to Green. Back to Rose. To the left side wing. The drive by Cousins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And the jam by Ross.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
That's his favorite move right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And there's the pass to Porzingis. And Terrence Ross, good for 3. Ross has got 7.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gobert.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, right? They have built up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by John Wall. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. And that one's good. McGee's got his first basket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
An offensive rebound.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Here's Matthews. Finished off the break. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Over in the corner, Green. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Pass to Porzingis. Lets it fly from 18. That's good on the jump shot. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight. From deep, Rose. They kick it out to Green. Dishes it to Rose. Feeds it to Cousins. Bulls moving the ball around. Green passes to Cousins. The drive by Green. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the paint. Iguodala with it. Matthews covering. Here's Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Oubre comes in for Andre Iguodala. Booker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Rose. To the right side. Here's Clarkson. Off target from outside. And here we go with Lawson running it right up the court.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Cauley-Stein.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
I tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Henson hits them both. Six seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Booker. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Bulls trail by 10. They've got Cauley-Stein. Clarkson is out there with Green. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Oubre in the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Good.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Kicks it to Lawson. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Off the screen. Shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A floater. Here's Oubre. Johnson with some nice D.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Henson with the screen. Johnson dishes to Henson. Lawson has the open look. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Clarkson kicks to Morris. The feed to Clarkson. Another three for Chicago.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So for the Bulls, JaVale McGee's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Iguodala comes in for Oubre. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Gerald Green. The Magic leading by 4. They set the pick. And Wall kicks to Matthews. Nice work there coming off the screen. Matthews has got his second bucket of the night. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Morris, left side. Here's Clarkson. Misses the three. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Matthews throws it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
It's Wall with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Bulls. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bulls trail by 10. McGee a screen. To the left wing. Pass to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. Wall with the steal. Here's Wright. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Magic lead by 12. Rose passes to McGee. They need this. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Wall. Shot is off. Nice D from Rose. Matthews with the steal. To the left side wing. A wide open look here for Wright. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clarkson kicks to Iguodala. And again, no good by Chicago. Magic leading by 12. No one near Wall as he lets it go. It's good from about 19 feet.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Some changes for Chicago. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Booker in for Jordan Clarkson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Terrence Ross is checked in for Darrell Wright. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 1:56 left here in the second. Here's Orlando now. They've scored 10 straight. And Wall kicks to Matthews. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets it to go from the high post. Porzingis has got 6.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
The dish now to Green. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Booker. That one a little long.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Ross, that's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Bulls making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Henson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Hansbrough comes in for Porzingis. Johnson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Ty Lawson subbed in for John Wall. No good from Ross.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Now, here's Cousins. He's got 6. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Ross with it. He's picked up by Cousins.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
And Green slams it in.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Johnson, that's for 2. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic out in front, up by 15. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about a terrific game for Ross. He's got 10 points and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
So on the floor for Orlando, Terrence Ross is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Wall in a point guard.
That's a forceful finish there. The tomahawk one-hand bang.
It just shows you the strength he has.
And you know what? It wasn't as if the defense wasn't engaged on that possession. It's just a matter of his athletic ability being at another level.
Get back.
Here's Porzingis. There's the pass to Ross. Wall attacking. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Gobert. 11 points for Wesley Matthews. Iguodala dishes to Cousins.
Andre.
Out to the right wing. Rose gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando leading by 17. Wall attacking. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Matthews kicks to Wall. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Porzingis gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Porzingis has got 8 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jones checked in for Gerald Green. And a change for the Magic. Hezonja, he's checked in for Ross. And stolen by Cousins. Jones against Wall. And Cousins throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That's good. Rose has got 5.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Magic have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the first one drops. Chicago making some changes. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for DeMarcus Cousins. And a switcher also for Orlando. White's checked in. Rejected by Wall. Matthews passes to Porzingis. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Harkless. He's covered by Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harkless. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 20. Inside. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Iguodala kicks to Rose. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Harkless. On the wing, Iguodala. He feeds it to Jones. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. So for the Bulls, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Booker comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Rose. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Henson's checked in for Porzingis. Hansborough's coming for Darrell Wright. Johnson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Ty Lawson subbed in for John Wall. There's the triple. Harkless. No good with the layup.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Henson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Oubre's checked in for Chicago. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Booker dishes to Oubre. Harkless the pass to Clarkson. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got 12 in the game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first points of the night.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Now, here is Lawson. Defense is right there. Here's Hansbrough. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Hansbrough's got his first points of the game. Here's Clarkson. Cauley Stein. The rebound by Johnson. .29 seconds left to play here in the third. The three. There's a whistle. It goes on Tyler Hansbrough. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Hezonja.
Terrence Ross.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ross with the steal. The three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And they're running. Hangs in the air. Passes it to Clarkson. Here's Harkless. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic running away with it. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Orlando leading by 21. Clarkson is out there with Booker. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Oubre. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
And Matthews kicks to Ross. The shot no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Cauley Stein dishes to Clarkson. Cousins, the pass to Clarkson. And Cousins kicks to Clarkson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. Dishes to Matthews. Pass to Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cauley Stein. Iguodala comes in for Oubre. Green, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Rose in for Jordan Clarkson. To the paint. Now here's Wall. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Here's McGee. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rose kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Porzingis. And the rejection by Cousins. Iguodala up top, covered by Wall. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Rose dishes to Cousins. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Green missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Wall attacking. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They get it again. And Cousins kicks to Iguodala. Feeds it to McGee. There's Green with the three. But they get it back. Iguodala kicks to McGee. Matthews with the steal. Outside, Wall. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him. And we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Chicago making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Rose kicks to Booker. The kick out to Rose. To end the run.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Here is Wall, following the score by Derrick Rose. Fast break, here comes Chicago. He kicks to Cousins. Ross with the steal. Here's Matthews, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Magic.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Wall. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Good on the triple.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Good.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Orlando dictating the flow. Right with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. To the left wing. Here's Azania. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
That doesn't go either for Rose. Out left to the wing. Here's Azania. Nice shot from the wing.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammer's rung. News cameras never come. You and your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the was slung. Spanish every summer. Where the blue vans would come. We throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans was to get funded. Skate up the set to achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much. And girls from the projects went and said we talk too much. So they ran up the time cause they sought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable. Summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance. Buy half price sweater new. Your word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your card and argue all day about who's the best MCs. Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. With Z-Ball and Doves are at odds. At each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. The catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs. But most times find themselves locked up behind bars. That all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places. but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice.
So where you from?
I'm from the place where the church is the flakiest, and been praying to God so long that they atheists. Where you can't put your vest away and say you wear it tomorrow, cause the day after we'll be saying, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from, not enough away from straight. Yeah. You're laughing, you know the place well, with the base well, and government. Politics they sells, where we call the cops to 18, cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels at 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys who step out of line, your rep solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think I could criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled, still I feel my job ain't done. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice.
So where you
Check.
from?
I'm from where they cross over and clap boards. Lost Jehovah in place of rap laws. Listen, I'm up the block, round the corner and down the street from where the meet. We make $1 million off of beats, cause our stories is deep. And tomorrow, long as the night before was sweet. Get lost for weeks in the street, twisted off. And no matter the weather, know how to draw heat. Whether you're 4 feet or a new size, it always starts out with 3 dice and shoot the 5. Thought they deuce was live, then I hit them with trips. Then I reach down for their money, Paul. Forget about this. This time around it's platinum, like the on my wrist. And this on my waist, y'all can't do about this. To show you love, that's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, you're lying in the pool of cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice.
Telling lies, homie, free money, AG, you Alpha, Zeta, Omega, better know I'm really on it. Driving better on it. Money is involved. Better know I'm on it, and that's wording to my mother. Gotta get it one way or another. I put that on my brother. I'm out here on the come up, but it's same old. Just a different day. Out here trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house. Baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle. Never getting up, and every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there, 'cause all I do is win, and if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that. The hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. 'Cause all I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there, 'cause all I do is win, and if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic. Taking a look at Orlando. They haven't had to sweat that much here in the playoffs, having lost just 3 games throughout.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with a win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first 2 on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be.
You'd have to think so, partner. I mean, they have a major upper hand in the series right now. The crowd can feel it too, so that's a bonus. They know what this game can do for their guys, and they're keyed up to make it happen.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Iguodala. Derrick Rose is out there with Green. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now here's Cousins. That's good.
How about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. We're about 1 minute into the first. Right wing. It's tipped. Morris again. It's Matthews. Morris kicks to Iguodala. Morris into the lane. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Matthews, no good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
The shot from 20 feet away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Rose kicks to Iguodala. Over to the wing. Matthews, left side. And again, it's Orlando converting.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Outside, Green. Morris kicks to Cousins. From deep, Rose. It's hauled in by the Magic. Matthews goes in. Offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 3. And Green slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Kept alive.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunks.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Green again. It's Matthews. Ross on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Ross. Ross has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
No doubt. He is a threat from anywhere.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Oubre comes in for Andre Iguodala. Booker, he's checked in for Green. And it's Clarkson in for Derrick Rose. Kicks to Oubre. Pass to Cousins. And nothing is falling for him right now. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Clarkson. Orlando grabs the miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Lasagna's shot is off. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Booker pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Oubre. And again, Chicago. No good. The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, shooting two.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Cousins. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Orlando leading by 6. Lawson with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Lasagna. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic up 8. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. Jarrell Wright is up there with Tyler Hansbrough. It's Wall. And it's Matthews. And it's Henson in at the 5 spot. Rose, that's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to Massa.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Tyler Hansbrough. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Chicago. Here is Matthews. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. There's the 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Rose. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Booker. The offensive rebound. And the shot is good. Cauley-Stein's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Chicago calls timeout. Zinkis is checked in for Orlando. Bulls trail by 12. Rose kicks to Cauley-Stein. They kick it out to Green. Morris a screen. Cauley-Stein dishes to Green. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Rose, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
It's Wall with the drive. And it's Orlando with another.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Derrick Rose.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Matthews against Green. And Matthews kicks to Gobert. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Wall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And here's Rose outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Orlando making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. Hezonja comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Ty Lawson subbed in for John Wall. And the Bulls making a change also. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage shows that over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Rose. Cousins, the pass to Green. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, John Henson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Tyler Hansbrough's subbed in for Porzingis. Here's Green. Now the pass to Rose. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Passes it to Hezonja. Rebound by the Bulls.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Hezonja. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Orlando ball.
Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Magic ball.
Here's Azania. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Johnson. Over Iguodala. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. A rebound by Azania.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dishes to Hansbrough. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time. And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Markieff Morris, Gerald Green out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Cousins in a 5 roaming the paint. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Magic have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Rose. 21 points in the game. He feeds it to Green. Back to Rose. For 3. Rose with another miss. Orlando leading by 14. The tray. And that one's good. Porzingis got 8 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Chicago calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Bulls trail by 17. Outside Rose. And it's McGee atop the key. It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Magic leading by 19. Green with the rebound.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. From deep, Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Oubre is checked in for Chicago. Clarkson comes in for Green. Here is Wall. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Goes back up. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The Bulls shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him. And Orlando making a change here. White's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Magic leading by 20. No good. Nice D from Rose. 4-on-3 break. Here's Cousins. It's stolen by Gobert. And oh, here we go. Wall. Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now off the inbound.
Oh, wow. And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Pass to Porzingis. Shot from 16. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his third assist on the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Magic?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Tenzin checked in for Gobert. Johnson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Lawson in for John Wall. Harkless is checked in for the Bulls. Booker comes in for Derrick Rose. And Wright kicks to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Henson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
It's deflected. And Cousins kicks to Harkless. That three off the mark. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Henson's shot is off. Here's Booker. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Harkless dishes to Cousins. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Magic, Hansbrough comes in for Porzingis, and it's Hezonja in for Jarrell Wright. Then for the Bulls, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Morris comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Iguodala in for Harkless. 11 seconds left in the third. With one on the clock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. All out there with Hezonja. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ross, that's good. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Ross with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Takes a 3. Booker pulls it in. Gobert. Good work defensively by Morris.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Nice shot by Gobert.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Pass to Hezonja. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Morris has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nick Collison's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Wright comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Marshall in for John Wall. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Oubre is checked in for Morris. Reece Harkless comes in for Andre Iguodala. Green is checked in for Booker. And Jones subbed in for Clarkson.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Hansbrough. Porzingis comes in for Nick Collison. Wesley Matthews checked in for Hazan. And John Wall subbed in for Marshall. The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Jarrell Wright. Good on both. Bulls trail by 21. Outside Rose. Wall with the steal. Johnson can't hit.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Green kicks to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 21. And Matthews gets it to go.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
The Bulls making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Rose passes to Harkless. Back to Rose. Drops one in from the wing. Rose has got 24. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's deflected. And here comes the break. On up the court. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Covered by Wall. Cousins, no one around him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one misses. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Gobert. Wright comes in for Porzingis. Hazanya, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Ty Lawson subbed in for John Wall. Johnson right side. From the arc. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that one's good. And that's now 7 points here for Cousins.
And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for Orlando.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Wall. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
To the right side. Cauley-Stein dishes to Rose. Over in the corner, Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Rose goes in. Here's Cauley-Stein. Outside, Green. Feeds to Cousins. The dish to Green. There's a screen. Back to Rose. From deep. And that one's good. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's the Magic's ball. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Walls. Oh, wow.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.